Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall is 10:30 on Monday night. Back with a few for tomorrow. It was touch and go whether I'd be on tonight or not. I went to the races in Roscommon, as you would expect. It's my local track, and a great evening. A small enough crowd, which is to be expected when there's only a flat meeting only. It's more of a jumps locality than a ban and the surrounding areas, and weather wasn't great either. It was a wet day around. I don't know where I must, or did I say last night that I never had a pain in my back, but I read comments there today that were hoping I don't know where I said that, but I never had a pain in my back. I might have one time, but it's up here. It was back today. I got sort of sorted from with a lot of phone calls for a prescription for tomorrow. I had enough ammunition for today, but it seems to be coming through the tablets. I got a dare to a pain. I was having a pint there a while ago with a friend of mine that's home from Australia, and if it hadn't happened, I'd probably be still in the boozer with him, and there'd be no video tonight, so everything happens for a reason. But I had a painkilling tablet that I took when I came back, so a bit of relief. But at any given time, it can come back, and worse it is getting. So I hope these. But I can't take any more than 2 tablets 3 times a day. So I don't know what the outcome going to be if that doesn't work. I can't be on the painkillers all the time. Great evening in Roscommon. Topped off by the old favourite Earls in the colours of Martin Sheridan, doing what he never did before, going out in front and making all. The pain wasn't back at the time I was able to shout him home, and I did shout him home. I said to Martin before he came round this turn here, I said he has them all on the stretch, and I said he won't be stopping.
Get the straight under 3 furlongs to go, and Errol's kicks from the front. From Free Solo and Rhythm King, followed by Codylicious, followed in a final 2 by Counterculture. In the centre of the track is Apache Outlaw, who's beginning to stay on ahead of a fading Modesty Diamond. Out wide Zabriskie Point and Greatest Drama. Racing to the final furlong and a half, and it is still Errol's the leader, followed by Zabriskie Point, who's gaining ground in the middle of the track. In between them is Greatest Drama, and then Counterculture and Free Solo is next, 150 yards to go. It's Errol's and Gary Cal, not for catching. Counterculture runs on into second ahead of Greatest Drama. Errol's makes just about all from Counterculture and Greatest Drama.
Earls, what a servant he's been. He's an 8-year-old. That's his 11th win of his career. And he makes all on the Gary Carroll, of course, for Gavin Cromwell. Earls in the colours of the Martin Sheridan.
Yeah, and back in song here today, ground.
Martin was in great form, as you would expect. That's his 3rd time winning in Roscommon. He won that particular race in 2022. We were on him that night. Mick Kinsler was in great form as well. Mick is in the syndicate with us. He'd be Martin's buddy. He doesn't like travelling outside the pale, but he doesn't mind travelling on evenings like this evening. And he was collecting a few quid as well. I did say to him before the race, I said, the Rossies shout him home, and he likes the track, horses for courses. So a great evening for them. We had a drink bought by Sandra Hughes afterwards. I think it was the first time in my life I had a bottle of Carlsberg. It was all right. I'd drink another if I had it. I'd nearly drink one now. But we had 2 non-runners and 2 runners. The 2 runners were Ray, that drifted like a barge, and ran like they expected it to. It'll crop up, but it wasn't to be today. When you see an Irish owner in England with the drifting like hell, forget about it. It is handicapped to win. It will win, but not today. And then the other one we had was What's New. What's New Pussycat was a favourite, as said by a lot of people this evening. There was a good few people on it. I was surprised that it drifted out to 3-1 and 100-30 at the track. I did take 3-1 at the track. I had it last night 11-4. And I did put a few pound on Earls as well. I didn't tip it up because I just didn't show the form in Galway. If it had showed any spark the last time, and even Martin said to me, he says, you give up on it. I said I didn't. But I said I needed to see a spark the last day, and it wasn't there in Galway. By God, it was there this evening. And what's new, as I was saying last night, it was probably the likeliest horse that we might see over the winter. Similar to the horse profiles or the profile of the horses the last few years. So we took a few pound off them today. Good start to the week, as I always like to have on a Monday, and good start to the month. 3 tomorrow. I wouldn't be as confident of as I was, would say, with what's new, but there is a reason. If they run to their potential, they're in with a rocket of a chance, but everything has to fall right for them. First one is the top weight there, Al Barez, a 6-year-old trained by Tom Clover, rated 82. The last time it ran 6 furlongs in Southwell, it was 87, which was April 24, and it won. So it was 88 actually, so it's £6 lower. It's better top of the ground. Good soft the last time, it was no good behind Territorial Light. That ran second. But top of the ground there, it was 4th of 6, beaten 3 lengths. It's a 4-1 favourite, I think, is it? 4-1 fav. Yeah. We won on it before. I think we're on it that time in Southwell. And that'll be the selection of that race. As well as that, would you believe there is 4 horses here out of 6 that we would have backed before. Again, soft ground, 2 miles. The softer it goes, the better for the chance of, would you believe, I'm going to go for the very outsider of the lot, Who's Glen. Novelista, we were on that couple runs back. It didn't get, we wanted it to be in the first 3. It got 4th. We were on Divine Comedy before. We were on Manxman when it won before. But Who's Glen needs cut. There is more rain promised, I was told. And if you look at soft ground here, it was brutal bad the last day. But there was the day we were on it, hosed up on heavy ground, ASI. But Buick and Balding in Goodwood, the fact that it's a 9-1 shot there makes it a play for me. And then we go to Gowran Park, to a maiden, to a horse that we backed the last time, and I think after a break, if the handbrake is off tomorrow, it's rated 75. The horse that it was behind the last time, Germany's, is rated 92 now. With all favour that day. That was a good enough maiden too, and it just didn't get the run of the race. It got battled a couple of times. So it's an each way bet. It's about a 6-1 poke. Say 13-2. An each way poke. Anyway, it's Monday night. What do we do on a Monday night? We'll try to sing anyway and see. We'll see if this painkiller is working or not, because I wouldn't be able to sing an hour ago. I went to the local on the way home. I was out of a few pints. I had to park it after 3/4 of the first one. And what do we do? We'll sing this one. I might sing 2. We'll see how the first one goes. Come, my little son, and I will tell you what to do. Undress yourself and get into bed, and a tale I'll tell to you. It's all about your daddy, he's a man you seldom see. For he's had to roam away from home, away from me and you. But remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's working far away. In the cold and heat, 80 hours a week, on England's motorway. Sure we'd like your daddy home, sure it would be fine to have him working nearer home, to see him all the time. But beggars can't be choosers, son, and we have to bear our load. For we need the money your daddy earns, a-working on the roads. But remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's working far away. In the cold and heat, 80 hours a week, on England's motorway. When you fall and hurt yourself and get a feeling bad, it isn't any good to go a-running for your dad. For the only time since you were born that he had to spend with you, oh, he was out of a job and he hadn't a bob, he was signing on the brew. But remember, laddie, he's still your dad, though he's working far away. In the cold and heat, 80 hours a week, on England's motorway. In the cold and heat, 80 hours a week, on England's motorway. We'll do a Brucey bonus. The lights shine down the valley, the wind blows up the alley. Oh, well, I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. She took the pains of boyhood and turned them into feel good. Oh, how I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. Mary was the girl who taught me all I had to know. She put me right on my first mistake. Summer wasn't good when I learned all she had to show. She really gave all a boy could take. Oh, oh. So now when I get lonely, still looking for the one and only, that's when I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary. Mary was the girl who taught me all I had to know. She put me right on my first mistake. Summer wasn't good when I learned all she had to show. She really gave all a boy could take. The lights shine down the valley, the winds blows up the alley. Oh, well, I wish I was lying in the arms of Mary, lying in the arms of Mary, lying in the arms of Mary, lying in the arms of Mary. We got 2 of them out of the way tonight. Got a small little prod at one stage, but you got to keep going. Bash the bookies over and out.